Hey, what's up? What's going on, man? Back at it again. New Breed 313 Sports. New 187 the New Breed. Just wanted to do this video, man. So I wanted to talk about the whole Shannon Sharpe uh Memphis Grizzlies situation from last night, man. There was a melee going on and Grizzlies came at Shannon Sharpe, came at John Moran father and stuff, even though they made up. But this is the thing with Memphis, and you can't be this tough minded team and you haven't won anything. You know what I'm saying? I understand you're a good team. You're a great team. I got to say good because I can't say that you're great now because they haven't accomplished nothing yet. But you're a good up and coming team. Dylan Brooks, you got to calm down. You know what I'm saying? John Morant, take it easy. But like I always say in my videos, man, I got a lot of respect for T. Morant, his dad. I took the time to meet him, had a conversation with him, man, took a picture with him and stuff like that. So I have all the respect in the world for T. Morant, man. I have nothing bad to say about T. Morant. He was just the father that was taking up for his son. Because you see somebody come after your kids, you want to come up like, hey, hold on, man. This is my son. So I don't have any beef with him. Steven Adams, don't really have any beef with him because he's trying to calm everybody down. It takes a lot to get to Steven Adams because Steven Adams is one of the most coolest, calmest people unless you do something to him or he feels like you saying something out of pocket. So I've met Steven Adams too. Very cool, funny guy. Desmond Bain, a little bit of a high head, man. He got a little selfishness into him. Dylan Brooks a little bit too. Jaren Jackson to a degree. And I think they trying to have these rookies have that same mentality because there's some people on there you like, okay, you're not intimidating nobody. And Grizzlies have to understand you're not intimidating anybody. No team is intimidated by you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't intimidating Golden State. You ain't intimidating the Bucks. You're not intimidating the Celtics. You're not intimidating. You barely got by Minnesota. Even though Minnesota should have really swept y'all or taken to 5 games, but you know, inexperience to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? So Minnesota was inexperienced. A lot of their guys was young guys who've never been through that situation before. So they didn't know how to act towards that. So, you know, they just didn't do what they had to do. But Shannon Sharpe it's funny how Shannon Sharpe had all this smoke for them, but you didn't have that for Skip Bayless. You don't have this by these white reporters or white people you have interviews with and stuff. You didn't do all that with Skip. Didn't do all that with all these other people, but you tend to do that with your own people in certain situations. So I don't understand that. You pick and choose who you want to do that to. That sounds like a bully to me, man. Sound like Shannon Sharpe a little bit of a bully, man. That's what it sounds like to me. Maybe it's something I don't know. But then you kind of think of it as Shannon Sharpe is like the country cool version of Stephen A. Smith. And Stephen A. Smith, I'm gonna do a funny skit on Stephen A. Smith, man, real soon. Y'all gonna get that. But Stephen A. is the same way. He pick and choose what he wants to do that with. He'll do that with black people, but these white people, you know, you see how cool is he be acting towards Molly Quorum. Like, okay, all right, cool. This, you know, Queen Molly, you know, Molly Hollywood, you know, all that. And I'm like, come on with that cooning shit, bro. Just stop. Stop with the cooning. And you're going to see a lot of these people, like with the whole, how they doing Monica Andrews. Man, I'm just like, y'all know how I feel about that shit. So, but Shannon Sharpe, man, can't do that, man. You can't come to a game and act a damn fool. But then as a Grizzlies, you can't have this tough mentality like you the Knicks or you the bad boys and stuff, man. Like, and I like that in the game, and you have a tough mentality. And I like Dylan Brooks. I like Steven Adams. I like Memphis. You know, shout out to Brevin Knight, man, who do the game. Shout out to Brevin. Shout out to Brevin Knight, bro. But this team already has, now, is this a team in the future that could possibly win some titles? Yes. Yes, they could. But you can say the same thing about the Pelicans. You can say the same thing about the Utah Jazz. You can say the same thing about the Minnesota Timberwolves. But it's just doing it, is that going to be the issue? You know what I'm saying? So, as long as you got Golden State, Boston, Milwaukee, Phoenix, got to watch out for Denver. But nobody is intimidated by Memphis, man. You can't have this mentality and you haven't really won anything. You can't. Golden State can say that because they won titles. Boston can say that because they've been to the NBA Finals. Miami can do that because they've been to the finals. They've won the finals. You know what I'm saying? So Milwaukee could say that. They won it. You know what I'm saying? But they're humble. Milwaukee's a humble team now. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. But Memphis got to chill, man. You know, and then on top of that, you let the Lakers come back and beat y'all, and y'all had an 11-game win streak. So y'all got yourselves to blame on that one. Y'all done let Shannon and Sharpe just get the best of y'all. Y'all ain't even concentrating on the game. Let Dennis Schroeder steal the ball from you and win the game. So that's on y'all. But yeah, man, this Shannon Sharpe thing, come on, bro. Stop cooning for these white people, bro. Just stop. It's making you look bad. You a big old black dude cooning. You know what I'm saying? Come on now, dog. What are you, Terry Crews now? You cooning for these white people? They tell you to dance, you gonna tap dance? Charlie Sheen, Ben Vereen shrinking the size of a lima bean? Okay. Do what you do, Shannon. Do what you do, my boy.